Hi everybody, welcome back. We're going to be watching Agent Carter today, Season 2, Episode 2. Kimmy here.
Mom here.
Storm here. We are very excited to get into this episode.
Yes, we are.
And a lot of things have changed at
Big
the SSR.
time, especially with Souza.
That's
Yeah.
right. My gosh.
I mean,
surprising.
That's a big deal for him. I think he makes a really good boss, a good chief, and running his own place.
That's right.
That's right,
Yeah,
he's the
good for
chief.
him.
And he was surprised to see Peggy.
Yeah.
In more than one way.
That's right.
And you were saying before that Thompson kind of set him up, right?
I think
Like,
so. I think
Sure
he
did.
knew he was dating someone. He had someone in his life.
Setting both of them up, yeah.
And
Yeah,
also, he got Carter out of his hair.
That's right.
Because she is a great leader, on her own. And I think, he knew that. And he was like, you know what? I do much better without, any competition. So.
And it
helps
sucks
him out
because it's
twice.
such a weakness.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, yeah.
Because Dottie really just took him over. I mean,
I was
she
gonna
could have
say,
killed
yeah,
him.
Yes.
And he was just so confident and arrogant about it that he
put
just
his
didn't
guard
care.
down. He didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, he
He
didn't
found
think.
out.
He cared, but
He
he
didn't
didn't
think
think
about
about
it.
it. He's like,
Think
well, if
about it,
she
yeah.
can do it, I can do it. It's always
That's
like that with
right.
him.
And she says, well, you're
That's
not
right.
Peggy.
Mhm.
But you would have known.
But I am happy that Peggy and Daniel are together, working together.
Yeah,
As
they
awkward
work
as that
so
is.
well
They're
together.
so good,
They
yeah.
really do.
Mm-hmm. And I think there is going to be a lot of tension.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think so
I'm-
too.
Glad Daniel's happy, but you can tell there's still tension there with him as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
especially when she asked him out for a drink and
That's
he
right.
declined. She's like, that's weird.
Yeah. And then a lot of time has passed, apparently,
Yeah.
with all these transitions.
So, yeah.
But yeah, shall we get into this episode?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
All right, so we're watching on Disney Plus 202. Oh, jeez!
Oh, God.
I thought it was fighting the flamingo.
Tire is a touch primitive. That's what it's training in the deadly arts.
Deadly arts, you say?
They've actually developed into rather dangerous judoka.
How many butlers can say that? Really wouldn't do that.
Someone's going to wind up in the pool.
Oh,
It's so-
she's gonna be
it's
there.
gonna be Peggy.
See?
That one from my brother.
Oh, nice!
Goodness, wow.
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
He's never more lethal than when he's flat on his back. Tease on.
What are we talking about now?
So,
Oh, that was fun.
Forget Rose.
Are you going to tell her?
Yes, Rose.
the more awkward it's gonna be.
Oh, is he engaged to the girl?
I dropped off cookies.
Oh, no,
Best
what's
meal
this
I've
mean?
had since arriving in Los
Oh, okay.
The reservation's for 2.
We'll pull up a chair. You're coming. Now,
Oh, how sweet.
Oh, she's so nice.
cookie?
What's that
A little
mean?
difficult.
Oh, jeez.
Who's that mean guy?
He's a weirdo.
Oh, there's someone in there.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, he's got the pin.
In light of recent events, the council has
They all
determined
do.
is to shut down the Isodyne program.
This project could make us billions.
The decision's been made.
Your primary focus now should be the Senate race.
You're right.
Agent Behringer was a Marine. 3 tours. White had a damn black belt. You want to kick that nest again?
Let's stomp it to the ground.
Oh, boy.
Is there anything? We have a warrant to search the premises.
Good afternoon.
What is this nonsense about a containment leak?
Oh, yes, there
Oh, is
was
that
a
the
leak,
lie they're
and
saying?
I'm afraid that the lab is...
Under isolation, we heard.
I'm sorry, I'm moving elsewhere.
Good. I hope she gets suspicious for him.
yeah, I think so.
Look at that
I think she
secretary.
is right, yes.
Yeah, they might kill you. Try to kill you. Uh-oh, who saw him?
Yes, he did.
Is it the original guy?
He's creepy.
Violet and I watched Ella Fitzgerald sing there. Still, you're gonna need backup. I'll cancel my dinner.
The note says come alone.
All right. Thanks.
Oh, that's why he doesn't want her to
Sorry.
come tonight.
It's very
Yeah.
I didn't mean
good
to.
to see your dinner tonight. I'm very happy for you, Daniel.
He's not so happy.
He's the only one that matters. I mean, that would be useful.
She's going to allow Jarvis.
Mhm.
The Dunbar Hotel. It's rather amusing, actually. A genius, absolutely. Sorry, what were you saying?
This will be perfect.
Just in case you find yourself.
There's gadgets. Oh, that's
my
cool. I
God.
want that.
Oh,
Dehydrated.
Radio?
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh,
You could use some pointers in choosing secret meeting locations.
I thought it'd be best to meet somewhere in public, somewhere we wouldn't get a lot of looks.
And I have changed my mind. I'm going to need a whiskey. Eat. You are all I have in this world. I love you.
Picture show.
Want to take 5?
God.
Can't we bring it in anymore?
No,
Oh,
I can barely breathe as it is.
Well, then I guess someone's gonna be skipping lunch today.
Oh,
You
wow.
remember, you're
That's
my
not
girl.
good.
Hey,
Only wearing a bandit mask in the middle of his bedroom. My hands filled with his wife's knickers and his most expensive bottle of brandy.
Maybe you're trustworthy after all.
You know more than you're saying about Einstein's involvement in all this, don't you?
I have a pretty good idea.
Okay.
have a good day. You too, sir.
No.
That's the guy that
Oh,
killed
yeah.
the agents.
Dun dun dun.
Press surrounding the lab right now.
Press we wouldn't have if you had been better at choosing your mistresses.
I did what I could.
Maybe in the long run, isn't that better for both of us?
Oh no, I don't trust her.
I applied to 16 companies when I got home. Isodyne was the only one that was willing to put one of my kind in a lab. So
I've quite enjoyed myself this evening, but if you've brought me all the way up here for a view, then I'm going to be very cross.
this one didn't go as planned.
What happened?
I wish I could tell you.
Crap.
How's it?
Whoa.
It's so good.
It's like a black hole.
Wow.
Wow, it just took it.
Wow.
I'm starting to think that it's more dangerous than anything we've ever known.
Oh my God.
Why?
I have a hypothesis. Do you know what a perfect fluid is?
Are you talking about zero matter or your winemaking machine?
Could be extraterrestrial. Could be extra dimensional.
Not of this earth.
Not before this nephew. And that moves. Oh, that moved.
No way.
Oh, nice design.
Yeah.
The tire.
Hope your keys in the car.
Bloody hell!
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Oh,
She's having fun.
Cover me while I get this started.
Oh my, with one little pistol.
oh.
Get in!
Look. Ow. Good thing the cars are in its way.
It should be easier to lose them once we're back in the city.
Oh no.
Oh crap.
Of course.
Oh, they shut the
Four
radiator.
lights down this alley. Pull in there and kill the lights.
Okay.
What did you say?
Haha.
Surprise.
Doing a backup.
I've seen this symbol before.
That's what Daddy wanted.
Yeah, that's right.
I've performed far more strenuous tasks in heels.
Ooh.
Who's that clown?
Someone learning a hard lesson in rejection.
Have a good night, Rose.
I've received an SOS signal from Miss Carter. Apparently she's at the Griffiths Observatory, and I fear she may be in some trouble.
I'll meet you there.
Is he back?
Is you okay?
Oh, is he?
Oh crap.
Oh, I don't know why that's
he's
not.
discriminating.
Next time we do things my way. A quick jab to the right eye will adjust his attitude tremendously. We need to get to your lab to retrieve the research and the zero matter before those men get their hands.
Oh, she's gonna kiss him.
Don't move.
Definitely not.
Woo. Oh, hello.
I have an idea.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I fear Souza may be losing his composure.
He's just worried about Peg.
Jarvis, you're coming with me.
Excellent. Where are we going?
I have some muscle now.
Yeah.
We used all my bullets.
She's so exciting. Hello,
Sounds
sweetheart.
very-
Yeah. God.
You think they'd be after it too right away? Can we take all of it or just a little bit?
Oh, I guess
it is
so.
taking it all.
Yeah, it's so smaller, but it fluctuates too.
Yeah, see, I don't trust that.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Was that
boy.
Dottie?
Frost.
Oh, that's
Oh,
the
no.
actress.
You'll have to sign this.
Whoa.
See the fine print?
I guess. Yeah.
It's
Oh
not
no.
No, I hope nothing happens to him.
In fact,
Mhm.
I'm surprised to see you alive, Dr. Wilkes.
Uh-oh.
The only person who knows what it's capable of.
Oh
Oh,
no!
no, come on. Oh, jeez.
I can't in good conscience let you go through with it.
So you're willing to
They
die?
both get
For this crisis of conscience?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hold on to it for all you like.
Oh.
Put it in the case first.
Oh,
Oh,
They're both
no.
dead. It's all blue.
It's so good.
God.
Oh no, he's part of it now. It is out.
Ooh.
Crap. Oh, good.
It's all right.
I mean, I knew she survived, but
Yeah.
Are you okay?
That's all he
Yes,
cares.
I'm fine.
Miss Carter,
He is so in love
I'm
with her.
immensely relieved that you're unharmed.
Can I trouble you for a ride out?
Oh,
in a hug.
yeah.
I was worried.
I'm so sorry about last night. I feel awful.
My boyfriend catches bad guys, and I'm very proud of him.
Oh,
I am.
she's so
Oh,
nice.
I figured it was a long night, so I brought you a bear claw. Well, now it's half a bear claw.
Aw.
I love you, Daniel.
Aw.
Oh,
I love you too.
Oh, he could actually say it. Okay.
Edwin suggested tea, but I thought whiskey was more the order of the day.
Bless you.
Edwin only knew me a few weeks before he had forged papers, gone AWOL, and helped me escape the Third Reich.
Do you think he's dead?
I don't know, but he's stuck with that crazy woman.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh no, it's Zero woman.
She has the crack. It went inside her? Ooh.
Wow.
Oh,
There's that
boy.
big tornado.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy, that's not good.
Gonna cover that up with
boy.
some makeup.
Honey, I'm home.
That's not good.
Don't make me angry. What's gonna trigger it?
Yeah.
So does it have a mind of its own kind of thing? Like,
I wonder.
Oh,
She
no.
looks
Alive.
terrified. She's
Yes,
alive.
She's terrified.
She went through
Wilkes is
something
nowhere to be
traumatic.
found.
that was crazy, huh?
Dr. Wilkes was a good guy.
Yeah, that
He
was another
was. He
twist,
wound
right?
up.
I was
That
like,
was a twist. Yes,
I'm
I
so
thought-
conflicted.
I was
No,
too,
that's
especially
not
when he gave her instructions to meet him 7:00 that night alone. I'm like, is
Oh,
he
I thought
trying to
something
get
I
rid
know,
of
I was
her?
still
too.
like,
I was
I don't
wondering,
know. Is
what
he
is
still trying to get in
happening?
her good favor to feel like I'm on your side, but I'm really
That's what I
not.
was
But
thinking.
yeah, so I can't help but be in denial. That's what I do. But do you think he's actually dead, Wilkes?
I don't think
I
he
don't
is,
think
but
he is
who
either.
knows where he is?
I know.
Maybe
I
there's
know.
another piece. Maybe it broke into. Maybe it went into two energies.
And maybe it went
Ooh,
into
maybe.
him.
Yeah, so they're
That's
both
what I'm
sharing.
saying.
That's what I'm saying,
So
yeah, okay.
one in each. And
Maybe.
who knows where he is?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
She's
we only
fully
saw her.
clothed. She's well groomed, so it looks like it just went.
Her hair should have been like.
I know, like
Because Peggy's was like.
Like, yes. That's all.
Did you hear me say when when it like the zero matter kind of blew up and we saw Peggy's face and then the wind rushed by her and I felt like all the color changed to blue, but we saw blue before, but I thought it was like a different blue, and I kept saying everything's blue.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard you
everything's
say
blue.
that.
So I
Everything's
thought
blue.
like she jumped dimensions and she was somewhere else, you know. And I was
The
like, oh my
multiverse.
god. So when she was looking for everyone, I thought she was not going to find them because she was somewhere else, and I was like, oh no,
Oh my
kind of
God,
like in
yes.
Agents of Shield, and they went like down
That's funny.
purgatory or something, different levels of hell, and it's like, where'd you go?
Ah,
But how crazy. So now this other dangerous weapon that's misunderstood or not even understood at all, zero
Yeah.
matter.
Zero matter,
That's right, my
which
gosh.
it actually blew a hole right out. So
Oh, yeah.
they were I'm assuming they were projected out. How she got to where she knows where she lives
That's true.
is beyond me, but
Yeah.
it's incredible how it just puts that vein, like it's like
Yeah.
just like the crack, just like what we saw in the movie in that film that Wilkes was showing Carter, that it's the same exact crack.
Yeah.
And the crack that we saw in the film, it was by itself, like the mountains were way off in the
Yeah,
background.
instead of
yes.
mushrooming like it was, they thought it was going to.
No,
it
it's just-
didn't. It just did a crack, and then it was
Oh,
like
yeah,
almost
just
like the
rolling.
top of a tornado,
Turn out, yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it just
Oh,
took
no.
in everything.
Mhm,
So
yeah,
what
for a
else does she
second it was
have imploded? So
Who knows?
So can it
That's true.
think on its own? Did it do that as a survival thing? Because I'm kind of wondering now, was it just a pure accident because they were close by? Whether she has the full zero matter or her and Wilkes do. And maybe if they meet up, then it'll activate or something.
yeah, and,
that's
or
right.
maybe she just has it and he's actually in the building unconscious, and he just, no one's looking, no one found him yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Or
right,
he
yeah.
could be in his own little space doing the same thing.
Or maybe he's sucked into her body.
Right. You never know
What's going
because
on?
like gravitonium, as we learned from, prior Marvel shows,
With Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
right.
Yeah.
You would see people's personalities and their knowledge all in one. So
That's right, yeah.
you never know. His knowledge could be inside of her.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, yeah, maybe.
And
Because
then
this could be
she's
like the beginning
petrified,
stages.
Like, what
of
have I done? I
gravitonium
was
or
so
something.
greedy.
Wow.
So
Okay.
she
I just-
wasn't listening to Chadwick at all. She was like, "Oh yes, we'll just worry about your Senate face."
Yeah, because it was
No.
almost like he was the puppet because the way she
Yes.
was hugging him, and we have that evil music.
Right,
I'm
and I
like,
just
uh-oh.
thought she was going to
Definitely.
I
literally
mean, too. I
stab him in the
immediately
back.
think people are going to get
That's what's gonna
stabbed. I'm like,
happen.
oh,
I was
she's
worried
dead.
about him even prior to him embracing her. He was at that French door, those French doors, and I said, okay, someone's going to shoot him or something like that. I thought he was going to be done for that day, that night.
I have to laugh at that. But now I'm thinking of sock on the knob.
Yeah.
Honey, can you
That
come in
was-
real quick?
And that
Sock
was
on the
and
knob.
that was her way of saying that
Danger, danger.
Carter was
That's
in
right, yeah.
danger.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's so phenomenal.
Yeah, she
I
is.
love it. I mean,
She's really great.
I love all the characters and just seeing how we have these strong women characters in this, and I'm really impressed with Jarvis's wife because
She is great.
I'm very relaxed. I mean, I have a lot of girlfriends and guy friends, and my boyfriend has a lot of girlfriends and guy friends, and it's totally comfortable. And some women get really jealous. I mean, it all just depends on the situation
yeah.
too, like on who you're dating and whatever. But like this, like it is kind of awkward with Peggy and Jarvis. Like I love their relationship, but them like sparring together, and then he's on top of her, and then his wife comes in and is not even like, what's going on here?
No,
she's so trusting.
Yeah,
she
she
is.
is. She loves him implicitly.
Yes,
She
yes.
knows he loves her. He
That's
adores
what I
her. And they have a wonderful relationship
Yeah,
where
they
there
sure
is
do.
no
That's
jealousy at all.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's
it's,
great.
It's a wonderful
Yes.
thing. And also, Sousa's girlfriend is wonderful.
Oh,
Like
she
that
was
too.
great.
She's great.
She
I
was
said
great
that,
with
yeah.
Peggy, and she's a nurse. I mean,
Yeah.
Yes,
it
that
seems
is
like he's
good.
he does love her. He's fond of her. But as we've seen in this episode, he is in love with Peggy.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
both are
that's so
really
He
awkward
is
around each other. There's
over
a
the
lot of
top
sexual
in love with
tension.
her because
Definitely.
it's almost a very good thing that he didn't propose to his
Yeah,
girlfriend
that's
that
true.
night
Mm-hmm.
because I think
Yeah,
there's going
actually,
to
that
be-
is a good thing.
And
Going on.
unfortunately, Wilkes passed, but maybe this will rekindle, what they left off with. Starting the spark. Now they're going to get together.
Unless Wilkes
Eventually.
is okay and Peggy gets to
Yeah,
together
because
with
she
him.
really cared for him.
Yeah,
she
she did.
really did.
Yeah.
She fell for him.
And-
And that's huge for her because I know like she cares for Souza too, and they have a lot of background together. But here, like she loves Steve, and now she's finally. And I hate saying finally, but she's moving on because
Yes.
she knows that he's gone. Like we
Right.
know he'll come back later. He's frozen in ice, but he's dead. Like they don't think he survived it. So she's actually moving on with her life, and her first love interest after that was Souza, but things just
That's right,
happened,
yeah.
and so this is probably her first time getting together with someone or making out with someone else.
Right,
you know?
actually
So that's big
kissing
for her.
another person.
That's
And
right.
he's so smart, and she loves his intellect, and he
Yeah,
has,
she is, yeah.
Charisma, and he's got the full
He's
package.
great. Yeah,
He
they have good
does.
chemistry
Good.
together.
Yes.
And I almost forget. I mean, I hate racism. I mean, of course we do. But like, I almost forget in this
know.
time where they're
In
running
this time
into a
period.
bakery or whatever,
Oh, that
and
was
I didn't even think
horrible,
what
yeah.
his problem was. Like, why? Because he's a guy
I
behind her, and I'm
know.
like, holy crap! It's
I
because
thought
his
he was
friend
like
is
a
totally
bad
being
guy
racist.
from
Then it came
Isodyne.
to me.
It
I
makes
was
me
like,
so angry. I hate that.
Yeah, I
Yes.
do too.
But I love
Yeah.
Peggy's attitude there, where she's like, "What the frick?" And she's like, freaks out, like, "Oh my
I'm just
god,
gonna
like,
punch
what?"
him. Next time we're doing it my way. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna clock him one.
Yeah. I know, it's so
That's
frustrating.
I need a
horrible.
hobby,
Yeah,
she
it's really
said.
But we
frustrating.
get these reminders of this era,
Oh, it's
and
horrible.
even Peggy struggling being a woman,
Yeah.
and
And
Something
she's
like that.
seeing what Wilkes has to deal with on a day-to-day basis.
That's right.
And it's just a stark reminder that, you know, you have to, ha ha ha. You know, it's, and he's okay with it. He's like, yeah, he's a jerk, but, you know, his dessert was really good, so.
I know, he was actually being cool about it.
You know what I mean? Because he's so used to it. He's like, yeah, he's a jerk. I do, you know, I go with the flow. You know, it is what it is. This is
just
what I have
that
to do.
narrow-minded, where I'm like, really, you know.
That makes me upset.
Yeah, I know. And Mom's gonna go in there. She's like,
Mom's gonna be like,
oh no, Mom, you get all emotional. I know.
We're all equal.
We're all equal. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a very good show, and it was very exciting. The last 2 episodes have been very good. Like
they have.
Very energetic.
And Sousa's getting like real sexy with his, you know. Well, you know, it's the California style. You know, he's more relaxed now. He's not as, you know. He had the tie on, but it was only because he was going to go to that fancy place that night and propose. But you know, he's having the, you know, the more relaxed look.
Yeah.
You know, and throwing his, you know, his jacket on the chair. He would never do that before, you know.
I know, that was fun.
Very relaxed, right?
That's right.
Yeah, and I really do like his girlfriend because, like, I really thought at the end when he was driving up to see her and she was waiting outside that she was just going to say, I can't do this. She was, I'm sorry, I'm glad you're safe, but I can't live this kind of life. I really thought that's what was going to happen, but oh my God. Like,
she really understands, you know, being a nurse, she knows what it's like to... You know, you have to, when work calls, you have to go.
Yeah.
And she was very understanding, and she wanted to make sure he was safe before she went off to work.
Good. That was
And she waited for him.
And
such a good person.
Yeah, and I mean, like, it can be fun that way, but I don't always like it when they have the other girlfriend, like the other person they're with, you don't want them together with that person. There's like a main focus or a main character you want another character to get along with or get together with. And I don't like it when they have a bad relationship with someone, because then it like makes it more justified to be like, well, that person's a jerk, so hook up with Peggy, you know, like he actually has a good girlfriend.
Yes, and it's tough.
So that's really awesome.
He forced himself to move on, and he found someone who
really
adores
cares
him,
for him,
and he really loves her too, but
and supportive.
He truly,
I love that. We got to talk about that. Yeah, because them meeting up, Peggy all distraught and upset about Wilkes and just the whole situation, and just opening up to Daniel like that, and just like, you know, and you can just see him like, okay, but are you okay? Like that's all their focus was, just like emotionally talking to each other.
And for him to tell all his men to,
that was a big scene.
Go through every blade of grass, make sure, you know, that was like, oh. It's it's solidified.
Definitely.
He is absolutely in love with her.
Yeah, and then when Peggy went up to Jarvis and she's like, "Can I have a ride home?" I was gonna be like, "Can I have a hug?"
Yeah,
because they really do have a good relationship, a good friendship. That's awesome. I really do like them.
They're so polite to each other. So funny.
Yeah, they're great. They entertain me a lot. I love seeing them together.
I love this show.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? It's so fun. Yeah. Thank you guys again for requesting this and voting on it on our Patreon.
We're happy.
Yes, we are. And if you guys are watching on YouTube or Vimeo, you know you can check out the links below in our description box. So if you want to check out a huge library of shows and movies, full reactions, all uncut of us freaking out and really getting invested into every content that we watch, please join us because we have lots of videos there.
That's right.
And we'll see you next time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Bye guys.
Bye.